In this video, I'm going to show you how to achieve inbox zero in under 10 minutes per day. Let's face it, we all get bombarded with email. It's probably one of the biggest barriers to productivity that I have on a daily basis. I get hundreds of emails, they flood into my inbox, and dealing with them is honestly a nightmare. A lot of them just get left for weeks on end, or I forget about things, or I accidentally open something, mean to mark it as unread, I forget to, or there's a glitch, and then 2 weeks later someone emails me and says, oh, did you see that email? Of course I saw it, and I completely forgot about it. I knew I needed to do something about it, so I went out and found a great video by Tiago Fort. Unfortunately, that video was around about 17 minutes long, so here is the short, sharp, to the point version of that. The TLDR version, if you like. I'll put it this way, if that video was an email, I probably wouldn't have read it. So step one is unsubscribe from anything that doesn't bring you huge value. On the iPhone and in a lot of apps now, you can just click the unsubscribe button, be absolutely ruthless. If it's going to take you a lot longer to unsubscribe, then what you're going to want to do is what I'll mention in step 3, which is where we have these actionable to-dos. Email ultimately is an input, and so what we want to do is turn everything that's coming in into something actionable, so something we can actually take action on and deliver a result. So the second step here is to find yourself a reading app. There are quite a few available. I personally chose Instapaper. It was just really easy to set up, again on the iPhone, on my Mac, and then it's linked across all of my devices. So what I can do is just forward an email to Instapaper, and then it's there for me to read later and actually dedicate some time to it when I'm ready. That just clears it out of my inbox, so rather than seeing it in the inbox thinking I'd love to read that, opening it, marking it as unread, forgetting about it, or just having it clutter up the inbox, I can put it into a dedicated space and dedicated time for when I'm ready to read things properly. Step 3 has had the biggest impact for me, so this was getting a proper to-do list app. So I've always just relied on the Notes app in my iPhone or on my Mac, which is good, but it gets cluttered quite easily. And with this to-do list app, I can actually put in specific days, times, I can tag things, and it only shows me the to-dos that I've set for today. So rather than seeing a flood of 20 things I have to do, I just see the actionables for today. Now, in the Tiago video, he recommended a different to-do list app. Personally, I chose a different one. It's called Todoist. It was free, quite simply, but I actually just really liked the interface and found it super easy to use. I've got it set up on all my devices. It took, less than 5 minutes. And what it allows me to do is go through my inbox, and let's say I have some invoices. I just quickly add them to Todoist and say, pay X invoice, and then I can clear that out of my email, and I can even attach the invoice to that to do, so I can put the PDF invoice on there, I can put pictures on there, descriptions, you can link it with your team, and it's just incredibly useful. So that's the third part of taking everything in your email inbox and turning it into something actionable. Thanks to these tips, I now spend less than 10 minutes a day managing my email, and I just take one of those 3 actions. So either I unsubscribe because it's not bringing me huge value, or I forward it to Instapaper to read later. The final, of course, is I turn it into an actionable to-do, and I put it in the to-do list app. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're interested in email tips, you might enjoy this other video I created all about how I cold emailed Drake and how you can get results from your cold email. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.